The Lakers beat the Mavericks 127 to 110 and now have won 4 out of their last 6 games. What's up, y'all? I'm Kyle Downey. This is the Sports Download. The Lakers are looking good again. They had a couple bad games. They had a bad game against Utah without LeBron, and they had a blowout against the Phoenix Suns. And I don't know if the vibes are perfect, but they're getting a lot better, and winning can start to cure things. So, yeah, Darvin Ham was struggling, and his seat was getting warm because of how the players were feeling. And even up as recent as last game, I was still saying that Darvin Ham should be fired because LeBron was smiling and or laughing at the idea that they finally came back to starting Austin Reeves and D'Lo again. But as I said, all I care about is the Lakers winning. If it's Darvin Ham as the coach or someone else, all I care about is the Lakers winning. And they're winning basketball games again, so that's all that matters. The Lakers shot well from three. They made about 42% of their threes, and their defense was just really good. On the other side, Dallas only shot 27% from three. And then the Lakers got to the free throw line, made like 70% of their free throws. LeBron, 25 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. Anthony Davis had a kind of quiet 27 points, um, double double, almost had a triple double. D'Angelo Russell had 29 points and like 3 assists or so. Austin Reeves had 14 points. So the Lakers are looking really good with D'Lo and Reeves playing together. I think it helps out a lot having D'Lo play the point guard role because he's better with the ball in his hands. He feels more comfortable. He said that himself. And Austin Reeves is combo guard, so he can kind of like play a connecting role where he can just score. He's more of a scorer anyway, and also he can make the right pass when necessary, but he doesn't have to run the offense. So things are looking better in Lakerland. I would still start Vando, which Jared Vanderbilt, man, had an incredible game defensively. He was switching on to Luka. He was causing Luka problems. I mean, Luka still had a 33-point triple double, but he had to work hard for it, and he looked tired after the game. And they lost by a lot, so that triple double didn't matter. So it, Vando just man, he's incredible. He was on Kyrie a lot, which makes sense because then Luka couldn't really go to Kyrie because Vando was making it difficult for Kyrie to get the ball when he was on him. And just team defense was really good. There was a couple times when Reeves even had to switch on to Kyrie and obviously didn't lock him up, but he was there to alter his shot. And when you get Luka basically is the only one that went off, and Kyrie only had 12 points, and then Hardaway only had 12 points, and Derek Lively had 16 points, and then you come away with a comfortable victory. That's really good result. Also, the Lakers rotation is going well right now, as far as especially with the wings. Torian Prince actually played less minutes than I think Vando, and Torian Prince, and Vando, they all kind of hovered around 21 to 25 minutes, and that's a good thing. I think that it has to be more balanced like that, and some could have more minutes depending on the matchup, but I would start Vando, I think, because he's the best defender. I think it would give the starting group the best that would be the best starting group. I don't know if we'll get to that, but as far as, the results, they won and they won comfortably. The first half was kind of back and forth. The Lakers ended the first half up by 2, but then the second half they started to control the game. The third quarter they outscored them by 15 points and just never looked back. They were up by like 20 something at the most. I think it was 23 points, and they took care of business, which is what the Lakers need to be doing. And Dallas is a good team. Dallas is a playoff team right now. If you look at the standings, they're a playoff team. So that's exactly where the Lakers need to be. Now the Lakers are now at after 42 games, they're at 500. So they have to keep winning at this pace. They got a couple easier games, not to take it for granted because this is the NBA. But there's a couple easier games coming up with Brooklyn Nets and then the Portland Trailblazers. But the Lakers have to keep on taking care of business and doing so in the way that they have. And they're a team that can win defensively. And they got after it defensively. They they had really good energy, really good effort defensively, and that's how they're going to win. And the offense has looked a lot better with D'Lo in the starting lineup. D'Lo has been balling out of his mind. So, and I really like him. So I hope that he can stay with the Lakers, but it's going to take a lot. He's going to have to keep on playing at this high level because from what I've heard from people in the know, like Anthony Irwin, is that the Lakers are looking to trade D'Lo, and just because of the up and down, his contract situation is a tradable contract, and they were in talks for Dejounte Murray, but those talks stalled because the Hawks are asking for Austin Reeves, and that's just the sky high prices, and just too high of an ask right now. The Lakers do not want to part with Austin Reeves for a good reason. So, but the way D'Lo is playing right now, um, I hope that he keeps playing at this level so that he doesn't have to be traded because him and Austin are friends. Him and Austin have good rapport on the court, and like even LeBron will be passing it to D'Lo for a layup. He'll be passing it to D'Lo for a jumper, and he can make them. He's a really good three-point shooter. He's a really good player. It's just that he was very inconsistent, and he's definitely a vibes guy. Anthony Irwin says this a lot too. He's a vibes guy, and the vibes are getting better, so his play is getting better. I just wish that he would be more consistent because I think that's the only reason to trade him is if you can upgrade and you can upgrade for somebody that's more consistent. But D'Lo has been balling for sure. The Lakers right now are sitting in 10th place and they have a lot of work to do. They have to keep winning at a high level. They have to keep playing at a high level and winning and keeping this pace because now they're the hunters and they have to keep hunting and keep working at it and keep grinding to get their way out of the play-in possibly, or at least a higher position because it's not ideal to be at 10th because they would have to win a bunch of games just to get out of the play in. They would have to win like at least 3 games to get out of the play-in. So it's not an ideal situation right now. And Darvin Ham will stay safe in his job right now if they keep winning at this pace, at this clip. So officially right now, Austin Reeves, D'Lo, and Rui Hachimura are all able to be traded. They could be traded now according to the rules. We're about 3 weeks away from the trade deadline. So hopefully the Lakers can keep winning to where I definitely don't want them to get rid of Austin Reeves. Like I said, I really like D'Lo. If he can stay consistent, I wouldn't trade him unless there's an obvious upgrade that could be made and is a good deal to be made. And I don't want to trade Rui. I know that he is sort of redundant with LeBron, but he can play well with LeBron and he's a good backup to LeBron. And I really like Rui personally as well. So it's just it's gonna be tough. I mean, tough decisions have to be made. So we'll see what happens in the next 3 weeks. Hopefully, the Lakers keep winning and they don't have to make that big of an upgrade. But from where they're sitting right now, even at their highest peak, they still they could beat anybody except maybe Denver. Denver is just really effing good when they're playing at their highest level. So I hope the Lakers can keep winning and control the ball better and not turn it over so easily. They only had 10 turnovers against the Mavericks. That's not bad. If they can keep that and keep turning over the other team and creating more chances to score for themselves, that will lead to more success as well. Follow me on TikTok and YouTube at the Sports Download.